Welcome to the Divine Alchemizing Warrior 18, and you are in a situation where you had to set some limits, some boundaries. Now, some of you may be in a relationship with someone where you have formed a family with, or
subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever.
it may be a family that's already broken up. So what I'm feeling is, if the family has not been broken up already, it's in the making. Because you're setting limits. Someone has not showed the leadership that you thought that they would display when forming this family. And it's because they lack leadership, the way that you feel as though the person should. Maybe they're not meeting you halfway, or maybe they are talking as if you should listen to them, or they should be the leader, you should follow them, and they have some type of big ego. And is not measuring up to what you initially thought that this family was going to be about. Now, you, on the other hand, you are in your power. You are meeting the person halfway. You are doing your part. You're communicating with them. You're getting the information, whatever information that's needed for the family. You're doing it. You have vision. They don't have the same vision that you have when it comes to forming a foundation for this family. They don't have the same commitment that you have, because you are trying to remain positive. You want a positive family environment. So that's what you're trying to create. That's what you thought your family was going to be about, but is not working out that way, is what I'm getting. Because you're reliable. They're being stingy. Okay? If you're reliable and committed, and they have a big ego and being stingy, they're holding back. They're keeping things from you. And I feel as though they lack, they have insecurities. They lack self-esteem. But you're trying to, try to make it work. I see that they, I feel as though that they try to keep you from being committed with something. There was some some type of wish fulfillment or some achievements that they tried to block that. Your positivity, they tried to block. You know, you try to stay positive, they go off and act out something negative or say something negative, or something is presented that's negative. Some type of surprise that's negative. And you're trying to keep the faith.
Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever.
Okay. You're manifesting the life that you want. Some of you could be taking spiritual baths. If you are not, Spirit is saying to take a spiritual bath, to take care of yourself, because you're strong. But you have this person with these insecurities that you had to break up from, or in the process of breaking up a home, breaking up a foundation that you all made or wanted to make. You have to let that go. So make sure you cleanse the negative energy out of your aura. Okay? You want to say, and when you do this, you want to say affirmations like, what I want wants me. Because a person with a big ego, who's stingy, who's insecure, who holds back, who's possessive, is not what you want. That was not what you wanted. And that wasn't... I usually say it wasn't part of the plan. Because initially when people get together, you know, it be this picture in people's mind of how the relationship is going to unfold, how it's going to launch, how it's going to work out. But it doesn't always work out like that. So as you do your spiritual baths, the divine is saying that that is the time that you want to manifest and attract things to you. Okay? What I want wants me. And possessing this, because you want the world. I mean, you want a positive foundation. And you're ready to close this cycle out. If you haven't already done it, you're ready for changes. The number 10, the number 63, the number 22, they could be significant. You could have been seeing them. Okay, like I said, the world came out, the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the world. Like I said, that's the world you want. The world you want is positive changes. Okay? What I want wants me. That's your affirmation as you cleanse. What I want wants me.
Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever.
Divine said, create your reality. Okay, create your own reality. You're going to visualize it. Keep your confidence. Continue to be curious. Okay? Continue to find the information you need to manifest your desires. Because that goes hand in hand. You visualize what it is you want, but you have to go and seek it as well. Some of you have we all have a purpose here on this planet. So you want to make sure that you know what your soul's purpose is, and you want to manifest it and attract it. Okay, create your own reality. You're going to have to escape by visualizing it. Create that world that you want, those positive changes. Yeah, they're giving you the evil eye. They have demons within. Anytime somebody wants to try and block someone else's goals, achievements, whatever it is they want for themselves, in this physical world, in the spiritual realm, okay, they have some demons with them, because they should be focused on achieving their own goals and wanting their own wish fulfillments to manifest. But they stay focused on you because of their own insecurities. And you don't have those insecurities that they have. You are strong. You are confident. Okay? You're living in your north node, keeping your vibrations high, keeping your energy high. Okay? Yeah, the plan failed. Like I said, initially, you thought that YouTube were going to build a foundation, but the plans failed. It backfired. It's about to. The divine said it's about to. They have some plans for you as well to try and block your goals, your wish fulfillments, whatever pleasure that you may, that they know that you like, that you have for yourself, you plan for yourself. But the divine isn't going to let that follow through. That's not going to unfold. So you're going to have to watch out for the signs, because they're coming. And I know you've been seeing some of them. So watch out for the signs from that person with that big ego. And the divine wants you to look for the signs, the synchronicities that they are going to give you to lead you in the right direction, because you were going in the wrong direction. You're going in the wrong direction, and they want to guide you to the right direction. So watch for the signs, you know, the red flags. If you see the red flags, don't ignore them. That's a sign. Watch for the signs. Those red flags, the things that you used to brush off and say, oh, I'm going to let that, or let slide, don't let it slide. The divine said, don't let it slide.
Subscribe, like, and comment.
Take heed to it. Take note, reflect, and take action. And then, because once you see those red flags, once you see those signs, that's when the divine is going to guide you. So watch for the signs. When you're like, oh, that's the wrong way, that's not what you want, you're feeling the negative energy, you're getting negative vibes, confirmation, the divine is going to guide you in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, don't go there. Do not fall for what that person has for you, because it's going to backfire. They're going to come to you with some plans. Them plans is going to be very suspicious. That's how you know it's going to show a red flag, because of the suspiciousness of what it is that they presented to you. So watch for the signs. You're going to see it. It's going to backfire on them. Now, I don't know why they're going to come to you with those plans that's definitely not going to work. But they're coming. Like I said, they're going to come to you with something that wasn't part of the plan that you two had initially. That's not part of the plan. So you're going to have to avoid, because it's going to cause a lot of problems. Yeah, they're going to come to you with some new plans that's going to cause a lot of problems. And you are going to break this situation, this family, this foundation. You're going to break it up. Okay, so it's dangerous. Do not enter. Abandon the danger. You make a detour. You're going to go another route. Spirit is saying go another route. Do not enter. Okay.
Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever.
Go another route. Do not enter, because they coming. They agreed to one thing. Then, when they think everything is, good, they want to switch up and come with a new plan and expect you to follow their lead when they're not a leader. They hold back with information. They stingy with the resources. They stingy with everything. And they're insecure. Okay? But you're going to have to put this, you're going to have to end this. Okay? You're going to have to end this and start some new magic for yourself. Start positive changes for yourself. Number 5, number 17, number 41, number 22, the number 90, number 21. They could all be significant. What number is that? And number 52. Number 63. Anything else? Divine. Magic of the nymphs. Yeah. Magic of the nymphs. That's the magic for you. Magic of the nymphs. The affirmation. What I want wants me. Because you're headed towards financial growth. You're headed towards cash windfall, investments, assets, good fortune. Money comes to me. That's another affirmation. Money comes to me. What I want wants me. Inheritance for some of you. Okay? Stay grounded. Stay grounded.
Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever.
To make sure you get that abundance. But you got to put death to something. You're going to have to end something to get that yeah. You're going to have to end the relationship with that stingy, insecure person. You're going to have to put boundaries, limits, and end it so that your financial growth, your good fortune, some of you are inheritance, so that you can invest. Okay? But you got the wheel of fortune. Positive changes are coming. But someone wants to block it. Don't let them block it. Because they got plans for you that's going to backfire, because the divine said to pay attention to the warnings, the red flags, that negative energy, what does not feel right. Because once you pay attention to it, they're going to lead you. You're going to get more. You're going to get information on what to do. That's what they're going to do for you, because they want you to go towards financial growth, and you're going to get there. All right, warriors, you know what to do. You know what to do. I'm going to end this with an Ascension card. Divine, what you... There's a card or two for our collective warriors, please, to end this. And going towards financial growth. Gotta put it in to a situation, to a relationship, to a family dynamic, to a failed path, a failed foundation. That's what you gotta do. And start to manifest all over. All right, one card, please. Thank you. Like I said, manifestation. Manifestation for financial growth. Stay connected to the divine. Pay attention. Allow the universe to guide you in the right direction. And it will be all right. All right, warrior? All right, now. See y'all next time.
subscribe, like, and comment.